Hi ladies, it's Marta and welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna take you along on a typical day of a working mom and show you the things I do to manage my house on a daily basis as a full-time working mom with 2 kids. So how management is, it's this big topic, and I know we do a lot of things around the house to make sure that it's running smoothly, just to make sure that I don't go insane with the amount of mess that I have around the house, that I try to stay on top of things as much as possible. So make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so you can see more content about house and time management as working moms. So let's get into the video. And the very first thing that I try to do throughout the day is putting things where they belong. It really helps to have things organized and for every item to have its space. So I have started that a while ago, that habit of decluttering the house, and there's going to be plenty more videos because I already, as I'm going through my day, I have been noticing things that I did not like or that things that I could improve further. So definitely look up for more videos of that content. And one of the other things I do every day is to feed our dogs. It's funny because as I was watching this video, you notice how as soon as I started walking towards the kitchen, they knew they're gonna eat. So even our dogs have routines, which I think was very funny for me to see because I truly enjoy a good morning and evening routine to help me stay on top of things throughout the day. So in the morning, before I start my work day, I do try to put the dishes away. My husband always does the dishwasher, and I do whatever is in a sink that was hand washed. So each morning I do try to make a habit of doing that. What you saw me doing right now is putting things on top of the fridge. And that I notice is something that I need to work on, because if it's something that I cannot put away at my level, I tend to leave it out on the counter. And that's the habit I am working on breaking, to actually grab that chair and put it away where it belongs. And the next thing is, of course, food. Food for my son for his breakfast. And I'm also going to pack his lunchbox. I already made my daughter breakfast, so she was eating at this time. But I wanted to make sure that my son has everything ready for his school day. So what you see over there is Nutella mixed with peanut butter. And I'm trying to cut those apples, and 2 of them were completely bruised inside. So I was hoping I'm going to find one that was actually going to do it for, be edible. And let me know in the comments what your kids typically eat for breakfast, because mine tend to eat the same thing over and over unless I, kind of ask them, hey, maybe I can make you some pancakes or make you some waffles. But they are very much creatures of habit and like to eat the same thing every single day. And I have been giving them those vitamins for the past few months, and they really enjoy them. So I'm going to link them down below in case you're looking for something that is chewable, but it's not a gummy bear. And I have nothing against gummy bear vitamins, but my son will not eat that. So I know I spent quite a bit of time looking for something that's a little different.
Stepped into my life, such a magic feeling when you tore down my walls. I wish I could go back to right before you told me I'd try to change it all. But look at us now, could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. Yeah, look at us now, this is who we are. And I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again.
And as I was packing my son's lunch, I needed to pack also some things for my daughter to take her daycare. They do offer food, offer plenty of it, but because she's such a picky eater, I always pack her a few different things that she can eat in case she does not like what they are serving, so she does not go hungry. They are going above and beyond to offer her different kinds of food, but I give her some applesauce, some yogurt, some things that she can eat, just in case she doesn't like something in her daycare. And as I was packing it, I realized I did not replenish the applesauce in my pantry over the weekend, so that is something I needed to do. But as you can see, part of my morning routine is getting basically everything ready for my kids before we head out the door.
Strangers again, again, again. We're like strangers again, again, again.
So we have everything ready, my son's lunch bags, his water plus an extra water bottle since he cannot use water fountain in school, a case for his Chromebook, so he has to bring a Chromebook from his room when that's charging overnight, and all the stuff for my daughter plus my purse. So everything is laid out on a kitchen island, and we are ready to go in a few minutes as soon as I make my daughter's hair for the day. And my daughter, her favorite hairstyle is having a French braid, so that's what I do most of the days. Sometimes she comes up with something else, but this is really her go-to, and it really keeps her hair away from her face. So when she's running around in her daycare, they don't bother her. So I don't know if you have a daughter, if she has a favorite hairstyle. Let me know in the comments what it is.
I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. We're like strangers again. I thought we'd never fall. Could have tried much harder. Now all we have are scars. You said we'd get so high, higher up than heaven. You said we'd reach the stars. But look at us now.
So one of the things that I do as part of my kind of daily home management routine is that I do look at my planner. Every morning I do look through it. On a weekend, I try to kind of plan ahead different activities that we have, things that I want to accomplish during the week. But basically each morning what I like to do is sit down with my planner, look at what's coming up, basically write down my to-do list for the day when household management is concerned. I use Erin Condren's Life Planner, so I have sections for my work, my house, and then my side business. So as far as home is concerned, I'm going to use that little section to write down basically anything that I need to do today. So one of the things I need to do is I need to go to the pharmacy on the way when I'm going to be picking up my daughter. I have to mail a letter, which I wanted to do when I was dropping her off, and I forgot, of course. I have to, at lunchtime, I need to go to a Dollar Tree. Now, this is not a typical thing, but sometimes things happen. It is Monday, so I should have done it yesterday, but I did not know I have to do it until this morning. So I'm trying to squeeze that in at my lunch hour, which is really half an hour, not hour. Thankfully, Dollar Tree is literally 3 minutes away. So I need to get some things for my daughter's kindergarten graduation. And she is in kindergarten in a Polish school, so she didn't start, kindergarten yet. She's 5. She just turned 5 in December. But in the Polish school that she attends on the weekend, that's, they're graduating on Saturday. So we're just getting some small gifts for them. And I thought that somebody else had that responsibility, but it's actually me. So I need to go and just grab some bags and probably like a coloring book to kind of go along with the books that we got. So I'm just writing it down so I remember. So when I'm going through my workday, I know that at lunchtime I do have to go and run those errands. And anything basically like that, I try to write it down. So as I'm going through the day, it's just not so chaotic. So definitely a very short, kind of a 5-minute planning session each morning. Just help me stay on top of things as far as my home is concerned. And of course, one of the household chores that we all have is laundry. So that is something that I do right now every other day.
Of me, I didn't realize you were my dream, so you took me by.
And after we came back home from the after school activities, so that day we had ice skating lessons, it was time to get a quick dinner ready. So my son really wanted those cheese puffs. He did not have them for a long time, so that's what I made for him. And I had some leftovers from the day before. I made sweet and sour chicken, and then on the side, I was just preparing some riced cauliflower for myself. So Mondays are very busy for us, so it's always something like leftovers or something that's quick to make.
Even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like art, yeah. When I give you every part of me, I can't believe this is reality. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like art, yeah. I'm just curious, when did you know you had feelings for me? Maybe somehow we've always known that we have chemistry.
So it is right now 7:15 in the evening. We had after school activities, we had ice skating lessons this evening. So I basically had like an hour and 15 minutes to finish everything up. So I have one child in the bathtub. I have dinner ready for my son. As you saw me, I was making some, I don't even know, cheese pops. I can't remember what it's called. So he requested that. Mondays, because I know I'm gonna be home late, I don't cook. So that's just something I decided there's no point. I go to sleep, I'll go upstairs to my bed around 8:30, then I read to my daughter. So I try to be asleep by 9 since I get up around 3:30, 4. So right now we're gonna go around the house, clean up, get the backpacks unpacked, wash the lunchbox, get all the stuff from ice skating. That's how it is for me usually in the evenings. That 1 hour before, that's when I try to get as much done as I can to get ready for the next day. So let me show you how it looks. So because when my son came back from school, there was like no time to unpack his backpack. He just took out his homework, he did it in the car. So that's why he's right now taking the time to play. I have a bag to unpack from ice skating. Some stuff, like, all those, I just leave it inside so it's easier next time. I have to go through my purse, take anything out. I have to get those things put away. So I did go to Walmart to get some things for those gifts. So I'm gonna probably share it in the next weekly prep. I'm gonna make some goodie bags for the kids. I did go to Dollar Tree to get them the coloring book to go along with their the reading books, I should say. And the house is not really too messy. I mean, nobody was here to mess it up except for the puppy. So that's why you see all her toys everywhere. What I want to just do is put those dishes away from the sink, wash the few that I have. Anything after that, my husband will take care of because he is the night owl. So he's staying up late, making sure that the dishwasher is fully loaded and set up, and then he empties the dishwasher as well. But yeah, let's get to it. So another thing I was doing this morning is do a registration for my son for some camps during summer. And as you can see, I literally had to take out and print like different months because some of those things, it's like a weekly, it's just for like half a days, but there's so many of them and they run for each week. So there's different ones and it was just a lot of things. So it's not something I typically do. It's not my typical routine, but the registration opened today. So I had to be ready with kind of all those. So it kind of, varies what you do as far as your household responsibilities as a working mom. But had to do that one today. And one of the things that I will be working on over the next couple of months is to create a better system for myself for the next school year when it comes to after school activities. So what I mean by that, it's always like a struggle to get everything organized, to get everything in a place where it needs to be, because different kinds of activities require different kinds of gear and different kinds of prep. And I feel like I am always kind of running around trying to figure out what I need for what day, and it's just driving me crazy, and I just needed a better system. So I had some ideas of putting like a mudroom bench in our playroom where I could have like basket for different kinds of activities. So that's definitely something I'm gonna be, like I said, working on for the next few months to figure out what's best for us to get more organized and not have such a hectic time getting ready for those activities throughout the week.
Take my hand, I feel my heart beat, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home, don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me, let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see it's all about us. It's all about us as we're dancing close together.
And to finish off my day, my evening routine always involves washing the dishes and making sure that the stovetop is cleaned up. So those are the two things I always try to do each evening to be able to come back to a clean kitchen in the morning. It makes a huge difference for me personally to have that clean kitchen in the morning.
They're making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's some magic in your eyes, can't get enough. I feel your hands, the way you're touching me around my neck. Got chills down my back, you do it right. The way you're holding me, no, I don't want this moment.
And the last thing I did before going to bed was folding that laundry I did earlier in the day. I don't remember if I put it away. If I had to guess, I would say no, because that is one of my nemesis, putting the laundry away, but it was definitely folded and brought upstairs to one of the bedrooms for us to put it away. So that's all I have for you in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you a little glimpse of what it kind of takes to manage your household as a working mom. Obviously, every day is a little bit different, but I hope it gives you some motivation and some encouragement that it's never perfect. There's always something that's messy and not going the way you want it to go. So give it to this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.
Stop.